Emily's father's voice sliced through the steam rising from the sink. You traded your grandmother's pearl necklace for that? He jabbed a finger at the crab shell, its jagged edge gleaming wetly under the overhead light. The scales she scraped clung to her forearms like confetti. He didn't raise his volume. He didn't need to. Each syllable landed like a dropped anvil. 40 years your grandfather dove for those pearls. Risked sharks, currents, his own lungs bursting. His knuckles whitened on the counter's edge. And you bartered it? To old man Chen? For a bucket of bait crabs? The girl flinched as it struck. Her throat tightened, words clodding uselessly. She wanted to catch the groupers hunting for the pier pillings, a monster fish Chan swore would feed the block for a week. The necklace felt cold and heavy in her pocket now, a stupid secret weight. Look at me. His father broke. No disobedience. When you trade family history for tomorrow's dinner, you starve your own roots. He leaned in, his scent of brine and disappointment sharp between them. Do you understand the cost? She swallowed hard, tasting salt and shame. Yes, sir. His thumb brushed a fish scale from her wrist, a gesture unexpectedly tender against the granite of his anger. That necklace was your grandmother's armor. Wore it through typhoons and bankruptcy auctions. His voice dropped, rough as coral. Pearls don't just grow in oysters. They grow in grit. Her gaze fixed on the rusted stain booming beneath the faucet. No, sir. The lie she had told Chen, my father said it was fine, curled in her stomach. He lifted the crab shell. Light fractured through its translucent edge. You want to feed us? Then learn this. Hunger makes fool of honest men. He placed the shard in her palm. Keep it. Next time, you'll scrape scales. Remember what real hunger feels and costs. She closed her fingers around the shell. It bit into her skin, not sharp enough to bleed, but sharp enough to sting. Yes, sir. The lie she told Chen echoed louder now. He'll never notice. Outside, a fishing boat engine coughed to life. Old man Chan headed towards the dawn trawls. Her father tracked the sound like an artillery file. Chan knew what he took. That necklace brought him first net 30 years ago. He wiped fish scales from the counter with a bare hand. Now he'll sell it to the tourists for whiskey money. She watched the scales cling to his wrist hairs like stubborn glitter. No, sir. Her voice barely cleared the gurgle of the sink drain. The grouper swam untouched in her mind. A phantom feast traded for ghosts. His palm slammed towards the countertop, not loud but final, like a judge's gravel. You think hunger justifies theft? The overhead bulb reflected twin pinpricks of light in his pupils. Chan's nets brought your first shoes. Your grandmother's sewing pearls into her wedding sash the night the bank took the house. He leaned closer, the steam condensing in his stubble. That necklace wasn't jewelry. It was a collateral against despair. The gull screamed outside, sharp as a knife on tin. She flinched. Yes, sir. The crab shell edge pressed a crescent moon in her palm. Real hunger, she realized, wasn't in her belly. It was hollow, where trust used to sit. He turned towards the window where Chan's boat light bobbed on the black water. Dawn's in 3 hours. His voice lost its edge. replaced by exhaustion deeper than the sea trench. You'll work his nets until the necklace is paid back in sweat and mackerel. He didn't look at her. And then you'll tell him why. Her throat closed around a protest. School starting Monday, exams looming like storm clouds, but the crab shell teeth dug deeper in her palm. Yes, sir. The word escaped raw. She pictures Chan's ruminy eyes, his Tabasco-stained laugh, how he patted her on the head when she handed him over the pearls. Clever girl. Outside, Chen's boat engine faded into the pre-dawn murk. Her father didn't move from the window. Grandma wore that sash every harvest moon, he murmured, fogging the class. Danced barefoot on the pillar till dawn, said pearls remembered moonlight. He turned, his face suddenly old. You traded moonlight for mackerel.